In the early 1900s, a shipping line named the White Star Line was one of the leading ship designers in the world. The White Star Line was known for luxury, and it began plans to build what would be later called a floating palace. They named the ship Titanic, and after 3 years of building, Titanic was a reality. Titanic was very, very big. There were many people on board the Titanic, 2,223 to be exact. Many families sailed on the Titanic together. Some families were famous and were just traveling. Other families were moving to America in hopes of a better life. Titanic was known as the Floating Palace because it was so luxurious. On the Titanic was a gymnasium, a pool, saunas, lounge rooms, 2 libraries, 4 different restaurants, a barber shop, a mailroom, and elevators. This ship was far advanced in comparison to other ships at the time. For 4 days, Titanic sailed through the Atlantic Ocean bound for New York. On Sunday, April 14, 1912, around 11 p.m., Titanic struck an iceberg in the North Atlantic Ocean. Titanic's crews tried to navigate around the iceberg, but they simply couldn't turn fast enough. Titanic began to sink as people watched helplessly. Some people were lucky and were able to get into a lifeboat. Early in the morning of Monday, April 15, 1912, Titanic sank to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, where it has remained since. Many artifacts from Titanic have been recovered and studied by scientists and historians and are shown in museums around the country today. The sinking of Titanic affected many people. Of the 2,223 people on board the Titanic at the time of the sinking, 1,517 died. This means that more than half of the people died in the sinking. There were not enough lifeboats for everyone, and the Carpathia, which came to save the Titanic, could not get there soon enough. Families lost sons, daughters, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, grandmothers, and grandfathers. The world grieved for a long time after the sinking, and so did the White Star Line. Even today, Titanic is not forgotten.